Welcome back to Collector's Lot here in Norfolk. Ever since my next guest, Owen Wright, was a little boy, he's been a bit of a film buff. His dad is a cinema projectionist, and father and son would even make their own mini features while on holiday. But it was when Owen first laid eyes on Nick Park's inimitable double act Wallace and Gromit that his interest in animation really took off. Just a taste there of your amazing collection that surrounds us here. What is it about Wallace and Gromit that really inspired you?
They're just great characters. You've got some great baddies like Feathers McGraw and Preston, but I just like the humour.
It is a wonderful humour because it appeals to adults as well as children,
as well as
doesn't
children,
it?
Yes.
What was the first thing in your collection then?
Well, but in 1993, there wasn't, when The Wrong Trousers came out, there wasn't much merchandise available to buy. So to start with, I decided to have a go at making my own Wallace and Gromit figures. And this is a very early piece here. Was my first one I made.
And how many models have you made altogether now?
I'm up to about 16 now, not including the bike.
This one is brilliant. How did you make it?
Well, to start with, I had to buy a plastic model kit of a bike to cannibalise to use some of the parts, but the majority of the bike is scratch built. The sidecar is totally scratch built, and the figures are. And so inside Wallace is an action man, but that was mainly to save on material. That's
really impressive, I must say. And you've even got a letter here from Nick Park, so you sent him one of your models.
I sent him a replica of the first figure I made in The Wrong Trousers, and so that was the letter I received for sending the figure.
So tell me how the collection developed after making your own models.
Well, in '93, after making my own figures, there's small items started to appear in the shops, and I used to just buy the odd one too, and then gradually, since '93, it's progressed to, what you can see today.
How many pieces altogether in the collection?
I think there's possibly over 1,000.
Where do you
It's
keep
not all
this?
here today either.
Where do you keep it at home?
I have a room especially set aside at home, but that is also a hobby room for craft and model making.
Which are some of these smaller items down here? Where did you get those from?
Well, items like these small pepper pots and salt and pepper pots here, they're available on tea bags, along with the egg cups. They were a limited edition availability. The plates here with the cheese knife were available through Cracker Firm.
Because he loves his Wednesday.
Yeah, he does love his Wednesday and crackers.
What about that yellow New York cab badge?
The yellow taxi was a fridge magnet release when the bike was lost in New York.
Oh, the model got lost.
The model got lost, and luckily it was found.
And tell me about some of your favourite items down here.
Down here we've got the watch, which is a very favourite item because I like the little rocket on the second hand. We've got a limited edition watch here. I think there's only about 1,000 being made. And is this a limited edition ceramic model? This is a very expensive limited edition, say ceramic figure of only 2,000 being made by a French sculptor. That was bought in Bath, but there's a little story behind that one because I originally was debating whether to buy it, and when I eventually decided, I went to the shop the following day, and the original one what I looked at had been bought, so we then had to order and wait about another 3 weeks.
Do you buy everything you see with Wallace and Gromit on now?
Most things. I mean, there isn't much more left to buy. That is slowing down. It's just around about Christmas time when there's suddenly a rise in purchasing because there's more products come on the market then. And
I notice you're keeping things like the fruitcakes in their packaging, pristine. Yes. That's very important too.
There's items like that which will possibly come more valuable, later on.
Well, fantastic collection. Thank you for bringing it all in.
Thanks ever so much.
If you have a collection that you'd like to tell me about, then do drop me a line here at Collector's Lot, PO Box 17, Plimpton, Devon, PL7 5YG. I look forward to hearing from you. Time now to tuck into another portion of delicious special rooms. Today it's the turn of the dining area. These rooms, usually at the physical centre of a house, are more